Hey guys, it is Serp1313 here again. I just got done building a little airbrush station for priming and painting my gunpla kits, and thought I'd, show it off for other people who were thinking about getting airbrushes but didn't have a place to do it and were worried about it. Basically, it's mostly just cardboard boxes. This is actually the inside of it. You can see in the front there is a filter with a fan behind it. Behind that fan is another filter, and then a window that goes outside. So basically I just put a table in front of my window and some cardboard boxes and a fan. Those are furnace filters. The fan that I got was 20 inches by 20 inches, so the filters I got were 25 by 20. They do make 20 by 20, but they were the same price as the 25 by 20, so I got the bigger ones to kind of go wide with the window. I got the furnace filters at Lowe's home improvement store. I think they were 97 cents for a pack of 4. So, and it was the same price as like the 12 by 12s. They were 97 cents for 4. So I obviously got the biggest ones. It's also where I got the fan for about $14. Less than a week ago. Today's like October 4th, 2009. So here's your best estimations there. I also wanted to talk about some other stuff, like some of the equipment I use. When I'm airbrushing or painting, you always want to use a rebreather. Right now all I have are these cheap rebreathers. Just a little kind you would put over your mouth and nose, like that. Simulate that for you. Okay. I know I should get a regular rebreather. I just haven't gotten around to it yet. I mean, I just built this little box today. Normally I spray outside, so I got a pack of these, a 10 pack for $1. So I couldn't really complain. Got them anyway. Never know when you're going to need it. Wear one of these when you're sanding your kits too. I'll talk about sanding in an instructional video as well. Probably a link here somewhere when I do, linking to the video. Alright, and I also, inside this little booth, have a light. It's just a normal spotlight you'd get somewhere. It has a clamp on it, so I could put it on the table, but it doesn't stay very well, so I just set it right there. It lets me see my work. If the box wasn't in the way, then I'd have a lot more light. You really see the fan now. Top of the box. Interesting story, the box, the big box that's the outside, is actually a box that most of my gunpla kits came in from Gundam Store and More. It's a 2-foot by 1.5-foot box, and it had about something like 22 model kits in it, I believe. Again, GundamStoreandMore.com, I believe. I'll put a link to that, definitely, because that's where I exclusively get my model kits, because you'd be crazy to go anywhere else. No, they don't pay me for saying that. Okay, so I got an airbrush, and this is my little airbrush thing, so I'm going to take this off the stand, show you the outside of it a little bit, things I did. I got everything set up on, hey Watchman, on a, I think it's a 2 by 4 or 3 by 6 table of some sort. Got all my gunpla building stuff. It's kind of dark over there. Now you can see. This is generally the box. My window. You can see that I put a border up around the window. Back there you can see the filter and the light coming through. You can see that I also put newspaper around the railing in case if any spray got outside of the box, it wouldn't screw with my actual window. On the inside of the box from a standing up point of view. Masking tape and face mask. So, again, supplies that I use. I'll talk about most of this stuff in different videos, like primer coating, what the nail files are for, what the bamboo skewers are for, which hopefully most people can figure this stuff out. But if not, you know, it's a learning experience. I have two types of clear coat. I have two different primers right here, but I also have an entire drawer just full of different sprays and adhesives and things. So I do a lot of crafting type stuff. But anyway, the outside, window, stuff like that. The box the fan came in, and the filters, which I could show you. It's right here. They're like a green color from Lowe's, like I said. No, I'm not supporting Lowe's or anything, but it's just the place that I went because they had the fan on sale. And then while I was there, I got the filters. Menards isn't a bad place either. But this is my general setup. To build it, all I did was just newspapered the window where I didn't want spray to go. Then I put a filter on both sides of the fan because it fits nicely. And then I put cardboard around the frame because the box was this big, so I cut a hole in this frame the same size as the box. So that way the air pressure would only go in that certain area. You can see that it's kind of cut. The hole is about the same size as the depth of the hole out here on the outside. It's about the same as in the inside. So that way I don't lose much air pressure. Because the fan isn't very strong. Then you put two filters on it and it just gets weaker. This box is just here where I can sit things on it. Okay, another thing I like to use, styrofoam. Let's see this right here. So I got this at the Dollar Tree, which is a dollar store where everything costs $1. Hopefully most people know what that means. Now the bamboo skewers from what I showed you earlier, so I actually have gunpla pieces on it. Like there's the head of Gundam Virtue, which you saw in another video of my friend making. A handle to his gun, and the gun was on here, but it fell off. So I suppose I can show you. Basically this is the styrofoam ring. I take a piece, and I'll pull it off. I won't actually hold it in my hand, I'll hold it by the bamboo skewer, so that way my oils and my fingers don't get on it and mess up the paint. And I'll turn it and spray it, and the excess spray will get sucked out the fan. And then when it's coated, I'll just go and stick it into the styrofoam, and it'll hold it while it dries, and it won't rub up against anything else, because it's a circle, so you can have lots of stuff in there. Here's the bamboo skewers. I got these at Kroger. They were on clearance for 87 cents for 100. I think I bought somewhere between 5 and 6. So I have about 500 or 600 of these bamboo skewers. I was a little drunk, but that happens because Hacienda is awesome, which I am not plugging as well, but Dollar Margaritas on Wednesday. So alright, this is basically the little airbrush station I made. Exhaust fan, cardboard, actually came from Gundam Store and More, high grade model kits, so alright, well, I'll see you guys later.